It's 5:45 right now. Let's take a look at the forecast. It's a showery morning. It's a little bit of a drizzly morning. It's really not all that impactful. However, it is enough absolutely to change things up on us compared to last week, right? It was a sunny, summery like weekend and end of last week. Now we're starting off the week with cooler temperatures, with cloud cover, and with that drizzle out there. Wind gusts are going to be upwards of 45 to 60 miles per hour. It's going to be breezy out there. And then you see how that wind advisory does expire at 11 a.m. So it doesn't last for too long. Now, when we look at your onshore flow that's developing right now, we do see that those showers are going to pop up throughout the majority of the morning commute. So that's going to be between about now and 11 a.m. or so that we should still see these showers come to fruition. And then we see that beyond that, we're going to get a little bit of green throughout that 11 a.m. stretch, and then things generally do taper off. So afternoon hours do show much more mild conditions and things calming down dramatically. Tuesday morning, not as much of a threat of that wet weather on the way. Wednesday morning, a little bit of drizzle possible. So some of that moisture could linger through about the middle of the week. In total, accumulations, not that grand. I mean, maybe 1/10 of an inch, if that. Many of the models that previously put areas like Alpine, Pine Valley toward 2/10 of an inch are now dropping toward 1/10, for example. Alpine's still at 2/10 though, and then we see that 1/10 lingering through most of our inland valleys. Coastline should stay under 1/10, meaning they will likely be around a few hundredths of an inch, if that. Now, as we go into the rest of the day, look at where your afternoon high temperatures are. Much cooler than where we were last week, much cooler than where we would consider average to be. So we've got widespread 60s on the way for this afternoon. 68 for Carlsbad, Del Mar, Miramar, Escondido, Vista. Plenty of spots on the map in that upper 60 range. Alpine at 62, Julian much cooler at 57. Now when we look at the 8-day forecast, not much recovery throughout the week. In fact, the coastline could cool down even more through this upcoming Halloween weekend. And then we see that inland, yeah, we'll recover a bit. We've got widespread 70s throughout the week, but still only very low 70s. So between now and the upcoming weekend, we'll gain maybe 2 or 3 degrees of that. Along the coastline, we could lose a couple degrees by the upcoming weekend. So it's still going to stay very cool, very fall-like. In fact, in many cases, cooler than normal. Mountains and deserts, this is the day for the rain across the mountains. We'll dry out through the rest of the week, and then we will cool down as well, or at least stay in that cooler range with 60s across the mountains, just some 80s and even 70s going into the weekend across the deserts. Back to you.